Singapore has been ranked the third happiest city in the world for 2025 by the London-based Institute for the Quality of Life's Happy City Index. Despite this, many netizens express skepticism, citing issues such as high living costs, overwork, and stress. The index, released on 17 May and reported by CNA, assessed 82 indicators across 6 categories: citizens, governance, environment, economy, health, and mobility. Copenhagen and Zurich took the top 2 spots, while Seoul and Taipei ranked 6th and 8th. Singapore scored 979 points and was praised for its economic strength, governance, education, multilingualism, and innovation. The city-state grants 7.37 patents per 10,000 residents and boasts top-ranked universities and high civic engagement. Healthcare was newly added to the 2025 index. Singapore scored well, with universal coverage, a life expectancy of 83, and low obesity rates. Improvements in mental health services and effective public health campaigns were also noted. Singapore's transport system, safety, and environmental sustainability received high marks, with low traffic fatality and public violence rates. While waste management remains a challenge, recycling rates have improved. Among 31 gold cities, Singapore retained its elite status, rising from 34th in a previous edition. However, the ranking sparked criticism from Singaporeans online. On social media platforms like Facebook and TikTok, many questioned whether the label happiest matched their daily realities. Comments on CNA's Facebook post included remarks about the rising cost of living, overwork, and emotional strain. Some users questioned, "Since when did we feel happy?" and suggested that the report ignored the lived experiences of average citizens. Some ridiculed the survey, speculating whether it had only included wealthy individuals or government ministers. Others noted that the index measures infrastructure and institutional quality, not happiness per se. Indicators such as the number of cultural venues or the efficiency of public transport may correlate with well-being, but don't always translate into felt happiness. A common critique was that the human factor was missing from the index's methodology. One viral TikTok post highlighted daily struggles like crowded MRT commutes and long working hours. The user quipped that he would only be happy when he could sleep 12 hours, touch CPF, and see his salary rise instead of just GST. Others mocked the CNA report as a false article, arguing that while Singaporeans appreciate safety and order, many still experience high stress and burnout. They suggested a more fitting description might be content or secure, rather than happy. Despite the criticisms, some voices defended the index. An American TikToker named Rodica, currently living in Singapore, shared a different perspective. She described Singapore as the best place she had lived, citing clean streets, respect for law, and efficient governance. While acknowledging the heat and humidity, she said, "Things just work here. Singapore feels a lot healthier." Rodica added that many Singaporeans might take the city's strengths for granted because they have grown up with them. Meanwhile, economist Yeo Lam Keong added a more academic critique. He noted that indexes like the Happy City Index often rely on technical indicators or expatriate responses, rather than direct surveys of local sentiment. According to Yeo, more authoritative sources, such as the World Happiness Report, which includes Gallup surveys, provide a better gauge of how people feel. In that report, released by the United Nations Sustainable Development Solutions Network, Singapore ranked 34th globally in 2025. Yeo stated that when citizens are asked directly about their happiness, Singapore does not typically appear in the top 10 or even top 20. He urged media platforms to present such rankings with greater context and transparency, warning against potentially misleading portrayals of national sentiment.